Why is mold growing in my basement? Well, when you smell musty, that's mold. Mold produces airborne spores when it is growing and reproducing, and those spores are the seeds of mold. They're sent out to land somewhere else on damp organic material to expand the mold colony, and you are breathing this and it smells musty, and that's what people with asthma and allergies react to. But let's take a look. In a basement, if you had 66 degrees, it's cool, and 68% relative humidity, well, at 68, mold doesn't grow so much. Mold likes over 75% relative humidity, 85% relative humidity. Now, there's thousands of kinds of molds, and they grow at different relative humidities on different materials. But in general, if we can keep the relative humidity below 65, 60%, we should be good. But look at this. This is in the air. Mold doesn't grow in the air. Mold grows on surfaces. So if you're over here and you put a cardboard box on here, on the floor, now the water vapor that's coming through the porous concrete from the damp earth gets trapped underneath that box, and you smell mold. You don't see mold, but you lift that box and it's moldy on the bottom of that box, okay? That's where it's coming from. Look at this. If we have a finished basement, this is you in your finished basement, okay? And we have a thing called microenvironments. It's 68% relative humidity, looking good in the middle of the basement, but mold doesn't grow in the air in the middle of the basement. Mold grows on the surfaces of organic material. So here is a stud, okay? A wood stud you use to finish your basement. Here's drywall, okay, that you use to finish your basement. And this becomes a microenvironment. And we have higher relative humidity in this space behind here because that drywall has reduced the drying potential of that wall. So the moisture builds up behind that wall, and now it's not 68% relative humidity back here, it's 88% relative humidity back here, and mold is having a party. And you're smelling mold, you're like, achoo! And you're like, where is that coming from? Well, it's behind that wall. Or if you put flooring down, it could be underneath that flooring if you didn't use the right flooring. So microenvironments, that's where mold is growing. If you smell it, you got it.